Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get some packing going this morning and some picking. I think I'll show that today. Let's see what happened here. Oh, who's this guy? How come you're on vacation, banana peeler?
I dropped a knife on my hand.
Dropped a knife on your hand?
Yep.
So we went out hiking on Sunday and came back, and Sunday is yours and Wheeler's night to cook, and you're making some watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
And then you went to clean your knife, and then you decided to put it through your hand by mistake.
Yeah.
Wow, how's that looking?
Okay.
Look at that professional wrap job.
Yep.
So we went to the emergency room and didn't have much fun there.
Yeah.
And then it's healing up.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be out for a little while.
Yeah.
Old Dad gets to work double time.
Yep.
Some say that's a good idea today on The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Welcome, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. Dealer here with the shirt change. We're going to go play some basketball in a little while. Got my Schlitz shirt on. Here with the Crazy Picker Life. Dealer actually does some work edition. A lot of people think I don't do any work, but I know that's different. That's not true. I do a little bit of work. Okay, so Banana Peeler cut his hand. That was not very exciting on Sunday. Scary for a few moments. I was upstairs doing something, and Elizabeth came up and said Jacob had cut his hand badly, and so you never know what that means. So I go down, and I didn't get to see any of the initial details, but Jacob put his hand out when he was washing the knife and setting it down, and it fell, and he put his hand out instinctively to grab it, and then it went, it was a big knife, it went through the palm and out the back. So whenever you do that, you probably need some stitches. So we went into the emergency room. That was not very fun. So let's look at what we're doing today. Kate is working on Star Wars models. We bought some more models at a rummage sale. Nothing too exciting, but 1980 Star Wars models. Where's the good one? The Empire Strikes Back, brand new MPC. 80s model, new in there. With grandma smell, right? We don't want to talk about grandma. Musty smell, that's a better... Old grandma's closet smell. That's a better way to put it. I don't know. Out of somewhere out of my grandparents' generation, they used mothballs, and so you get the mothball smell. I don't know where that exactly came from. That was supposed to freshen it up. Okay, so I am still printing invoices. Banana Peeler is going to be printing invoices and checking questions and doing all the special requests and all that kind of stuff soon, but we haven't quite got there. So I printed all the invoices. You can't really see the details on them very well here. There's 5 up top, which are typically Northwest Kansas at this point. Mostly models. I'll pull those in a minute. And then looks like 12 camera orders, and my Green Bay Packer iPad is what I'm going to go use to look those up downstairs and pull those items. Now the models are still over here. Get some breakfast. I just ordered 8 more shelves for downstairs. I don't have room for the models, but these are the ones that listed for probably $13, $15, $19, $30, $60 and up. So these are the better ones. Those will go downstairs. I've got to shuffle through them to find some for the ones that just sold. All right, so I was thinking this is my second day of doing this. I might actually, when I'm not filming, I might use my phone, which is most of the time. It's faster and easier to look up. This iPad's a little bit dated and it lags a little bit. Okay, so what I do is I go to the eBay listing, I visualize what I'm looking for, the camera, I scroll down into my listing. You may be able to see this, you can see the yellow for sure. But it says 8/28/15, which means this thing has been listed virtually forever. It's a Canon Sure Shot. That is a long time. That's not good. We put it in a bin in April of 2019, and it's in bin 18, 8/28/15. So I'm going to come over, find bin 18. We used to have to go, oh, that's a heavy one. Hang on. It's not a one-handed. We used to have to come over to the camera section and root around, and it looks like I'm still going to have to unstack a few of these things. Some of the things that are stackable are stacked up, and some of the things that are older are put down below. So this is about the worst case example, which I guess we want to show that, right? Should be in here though. Canon Sure Shot, I bet. 8/28/15, and because, yeah, 8/28/15, so I just put that in there. And then the bin will be repacked and put back on the shelf. Now, if you don't have the camera in your hand, and maybe we have things organized down here a little bit, that'll be a little bit faster, but you know, there's not much rooting around. We narrow it down to a tote full of like items or any items, and pretty much it sticks out. So that's a good deal. Let me show you a few other things here. The basement storage is coming along. So we still have a bunch of camera stuff. Nothing's really going to change there. We're starting to get some totes on the floor, and that's just because we keep listing camera stuff. You saw the model overflow downstairs. I've got some other overflow down here that's on the floor. I dug out some belt buckles. I've got some rolling shelves that I'm going to bring down here that have these bins, either this size or larger, like the blue ones. I'll probably put the blue ones in there, and then we'll do the same thing to organize the belt buckles. They'll either go on quadrant 1 through 4, side 1 or side 2. We'll narrow it down so that we can locate those without having to look at all of them. People asked if we had belt buckles. We still have a couple hundred in stock, and they trickle out at least a couple a week, and we're buying at that rate too. So I need to get back to the strategy of reducing the price over time, and I'm about ready to put that in place where every 30 days we reduce the price, and then I run sales from time to time. Oh, always bringing new stuff in. So I brought another table. I have 2 tables down here. I have a feeling we'll probably end up having 4 tables down here so that we can spread out and put totes out. And probably we'll have some sort of a permanent computer down here, hardwired, so that you can look stuff up down here, sort of like the old library checkout system is what it's going to be like. And then I just ordered some more shelves for the other side. I think I ordered 8 just to do it all at once. 4 will fit in here, and then we'll probably put some overflow in here, or maybe over here. I've got more room. I've got plenty of room. And of course you always say, I got plenty of room, and then whoa, look at that. Woo. You always say you got plenty of room, and then you run out of room, right? So always projects, things like that. I think the projects, as far as moving in and getting settled, are ending. And thank goodness, because I've got some other projects that I need to do. Yeah, that's what this old mug looks like without the beard. Careful, young guys, you age quickly. It happens fast. Watch out for the quadruple chin. Man, I gotta start talking like this, otherwise you start showing the, it's not really wrinkles, it's just excess. That's why those people start walking around left their nose in the air. I'm not snooty, I just want to have a smooth section. Oh boy, I don't really worry about that stuff, but you notice it. You know, it's not worrying, it's just like, what the heck happened? Okay. What the heck else? We got these old pictures everywhere. I don't have anywhere to go with my pictures too much. A lot of block brick walls down here that I haven't decided what to do with yet. And the rest of the house has nice walls with some nails in them, and we've got some pictures up there that we've accumulated over the years, some pretty nice and some not so nice, and still getting organized as far as like wall calendars and all that stuff just takes a while. So back to the system here and what I'm doing today before I go play some basketball. We're going to be down to 3 players instead of 4. Banana Peeler, I'm trying to coax him in to come out and do some coaching for me. Trying to get him out of the house a little bit. So we'll probably just play some pickup 21 ball or something for an hour. But, so I'll pick these 12 items, I'll bring them upstairs and show you. If I know how to turn this off. Okay, that was not too bad. This is the second day in a row that I've done this, and I've never really had a chance to experience the system that we created here. Found everything. There was one item that is shutter release that is still over in these cabinets over here that doesn't have a location code on it. Everything else did, so we still have some work to do, but coming along just fine. Okay, so here's a look at the daily orders for today. I did a quick scan of the pricing and such. Probably a little below our average, probably about a $40 average, maybe $38 average across the board. A lot of smaller items will pull that down here. So camera items in the front, we have some models. They've been going out at a couple a day rate, which is good. And then you might notice a blank invoice. Oh man, another move casualty. We've had a couple move casualties. Where I can't find the tote or whatever. And those are never good. I hate that when something sells and you can't find it. It doesn't happen super often, but it happens often enough where it's like a dagger. Oh! Right, Jacob?
Yep.
And you know what that feels like? A dagger?
Yep.
Just kidding ya. And then there was Wheeler.
Those fancy LEDs, a lot of these higher-end lenses back in the 80s for the Olympus system didn't sell very well. So they're pretty rare.
Olympus lens.
Yeah, 28 f2. This was minor fungus, which is why we got it. But we paid like $150 for a whole tote of lenses. Sort of like that.
Yeah.
Lower end, but this one here pays for the whole thing.
$150.
150, $200 somewhere there. There's one listed for $338, and there's one listed for Japan for $156.
That's why we
That's
do
it.
it.
2 of them total from a brand name like that.
Super scarce. Gotta like that. Okay, so I'm beat up from basketball. I gotta get packing. Well, that's pretty much it for today. Today is shopping day. We went shopping. I still have these things in my office and these models annoying me. I like to put stuff where it annoys me, then I list it. Tonight, going to a baseball game for my wifey's work. That ought to be fun. Free game, free hot dogs, free beer. Woo, 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 woo. For those of us that are old, like me. And then I think what we'll do is we'll show, for those of you that are not squeamish, emergency room pictures. You hung around till the end. Now, Oh, by the way, pick well, list often, dealer out.
Found us.
What? Are you following us around?
Yeah.
Why are these things following us?
I know.